All right, News Tonight leaders from several organizations say they want state lawmakers to change several bills dealing with guns and youth.
As News 8's David Williams reports, these organizations say the legislation would increase the number of children prosecuted in the adult system.
Because
Don Dyson knows what it's like to face gun possession charges at a young age.
When I started carrying a gun, it was for protection and driven by trauma. And I was not old enough to have a permit. I had no intentions of ever hurting a soul, and I never did.
He was thrown in jail, which sent his life in a direction he didn't want.
I am not condoning my prior actions. I am simply trying to educate others as to why some young people carry guns. But placing them in an adult facility is not going to help them.
Today, the Indiana Coalition for Youth Justice urged state lawmakers to change 3 bills they believe would increase the number of children prosecuted in the adult system.
United Methodist Women of Indiana encouraged the Indiana legislature to amend these bills to remove gun possession offenses from the direct file statute.
The coalition feels directly filing children into the adult system punishes instead of provides services aimed at improving their futures.
We know that over 90% of youth in the justice system have experienced at least one form of childhood trauma. Youth who are likely victims of trauma themselves are not well served and in fact can be made worse in the adult courts, where punishment, not rehabilitation, is the primary purpose.
And the Indianapolis Urban League argues disproportionately impacts Indiana's black children.
Black children in Indiana are only 14% of Indiana's juvenile population, but account for nearly 36% of cases in juvenile court. Children are less culpable for their actions and more capable of rehabilitation.
Which is why members of the coalition say they want a juvenile legal system that uses a trauma-informed developmental approach that is culturally responsive and based on brain development science.
By keeping children in juvenile facilities, we're investing in them and their future, and we're investing in our community as a whole. So we're ultimately giving these kids a chance to learn, grow, and re-enter society as engaged and contributing citizens.
State Rep Ben Smaltz recently talked about his bill.
This is for everybody who's obeyed the law, that wants to protect themselves and their family.
These bills are at different points in the lawmaking process. You can read them all for yourself right now on wishtv.com. At the State House, I'm David Williams, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.